Alright, so this week's topic is AI-generated cyberpunk style. The world of AI art has been set ablaze with a new tool that spits out cyberpunk-style imagery at the mere whisper of a command, as well as a high contrast between light and dark areas. There is often a sense of verticality to cyberpunk scenes with towering skyscrapers and neon signs towering over the characters. In this example, the artist has captured this verticality by having the main character look up at a massive screen in the background, which is displaying a multitude of smaller screens and ads. From the color palette to the composition to the details, each element should work together to create a cohesive and visually stunning piece. With a little practice and experimentation, you'll be able to create your own unique cyberpunk style in no time. A red and blue color scheme is also on point, giving off that classic cyberpunk vibe. In this piece, we have a character with glowing red eyes and a black leather jacket with tons of technological elements. The character has glowing blue eyes and what appears to be a robotic arm. The character is surrounded by a futuristic cityscape with plenty of neon lights and a dark, moody atmosphere. What I really like about this piece is the color choice. A purple and blue color scheme is a nice departure from a more traditional red and blue. Cyberpunk color palette. The background is dark and moody with a single spotlight on the character's face. What I really like about this piece is the play of light and shadow. The contrast between the dark background and the bright spotlight really helps to bring attention to the character's face and cybernetic enhancements. The character is surrounded by a futuristic cityscape with plenty of neon lights and a dark, moody atmosphere. What I really like about this piece is the sense of depth and perspective. The artist has done a great job of making the city feel like a real place that you could explore. And I, for one, am pretty stoked about this in this piece. The character's clothing and accessories are adorned with technological elements such as circuit boards and wires. In this artwork, the character has glowing blue eyes and what appears to be a robotic arm. With the right prompts and settings, you can create characters with glowing eyes, cybernetic enhancements, and other cool visual elements. Just have fun with it and don't be afraid to experiment. Who knows, you might just create the next big thing in cyberpunk art. The character is in the foreground looking up at a massive screen in the background. There are plenty of smaller details in this scene as well, such as the wires coming out of the character's arm and the graffiti on the wall behind him. These details really help to bring the scene to life and make it feel more immersive. These enhancements not only add a cool visual element to the piece, but they also hint at a future where technology and humanity have merged to form a new kind of being. The background also features a cityscape with plenty of futuristic and cyberpunk vibes. This integration of technology into the character's appearance and the environment really helps to establish the cyberpunk aesthetic. Cyberpunk is like the perfect aesthetic to be experimenting with because it's so visual. It is all about the neon lights and the gritty streets and the cybernetic enhancements and the dystopian future. And now with the help of AI, we can explore this genre in ways that we never could before. This style typically involves a dark and moody color palette with lots of purples, blues, and reds. Another important aspect of cyberpunk style is the use of technology and machinery as design elements. And speaking of character design, another key element of cyberpunk style is the inclusion of characters with cybernetic enhancements, or body modifications, in this piece. The artist has created a very cinematic composition with a clear foreground, background, and middle ground. So overall, if you're looking to create your own cyberpunk-style artwork, there are plenty of things to keep in mind. Now let us take a look at some more examples of AI-generated cyberpunk-style artwork and discuss what makes them tick in this piece. We have a close-up of a character's face with cybernetic enhancements. Finally, in this piece, we have a character with glowing purple eyes and a white and blue color scheme. So overall, these are just a few examples of the amazing cyberpunk-style artwork that can be created with the help of AI.